What an exciting past week and a lot of shakeup in the GPU market. And AMD is not done stirring Nvidia up. Let's go ahead and find out what's going to happen in today's video. Okay, so check this out. There are some upcoming information for the RX 9060 XT from their board partners. Check it out. Here we go. Currently, the full specs are not confirmed as AMD has not revealed what number of GPU cores are going to be on the GPU. As a result, they can't know for sure which GPU the RX 9060 XT is going to be using. However, video cards can confirm that there are going to be two memory configurations that are available. And going back to my previous video about the Acer leak, right, with the product listed in those lines, now we know for sure that it's going to be using a 16 and 8 gig VRAM buffer on the 128-bit bus with 20 gigabytes. And it's only using a 8-pin connector, including, of course, it says here some custom variants on there. So this would be an interesting little card to have, right? And well, one thing I can say is with the 9070 XT being over $850 and none being an MSRP, these cards, same with the 9070s, I'm sure these cards are going to be like $500 to $600 to maybe even $700. And this is where, again, like I said in my previous video, where AMD literally failed, because the AIB board partners, as you guys know, are launching their higher prices outside of the first batch that was sent out initially on the launch date of the 9070 series. So just like before, I will leave the links down below so you guys can check it out for yourselves and do some deep dive on your own. But pretty exciting to see. I don't think it's going to be below $500, and if it is, it's not going to happen with the AIB partner boards at least. So, Copite 7 Kimmy, this very well-known leaker, shows that the RTX 5060 and RTX 5050 specs to be leaked. And I apologize, my little puppy, my little dog is playing with the little squeaky toy. But it says here there are rumors that Nvidia is indeed planning to release a 5050 variant as well, which, as you guys know, AMD is trying to capture that market. And of course, Intel being somewhat successful, you know, I wouldn't say the ARC B580 is not a good card or a bad card. It just needs some better fine tuning, right? But it says here the 5060 Ti will feature two memory specs with GDDR7 on a 128-bit bus based off of a 16 gig and an 8 gig video memory buffer with a 180 watt power requirement for the GPU. And as you guys can see here, the 5050 is only using 130 watts, but it's on GDDR6 8 gigs on 128-bit bus. Now that 5050 is going to be interesting because you can do some, if they do make a low profile card, right, for like those really small form factor PCs, I wonder what the 5050 is going to perform like. Like, will it perform like a 2070? That would be cool. Or even a 2080. You could play some games at 1440p and some games at 4K with DLSS, very low to medium settings depending on the game. Now, this article here also talks a little bit about the RTX 5050, confirming that it will use a smaller GB207 300 GPU, which are going to be that 130 TGP rating, right, which is 50 less than the 5060 Ti. So this is a super early morning leak here, as you guys can see from video cards, but here is the speculations or the leaked rumors based off of the information that are available. So moving on to the next article, a little bit more of the RTX 5050, right, with the 8 gigs GDDR6. This GPU here, right, Bench Life claims that the RTX 5050 is confirmed and it's going to be a product that Nvidia will release. And yeah, so it says the price point is going to be sub $250, which would compete with Intel RX Battlemage GPUs, right? The Arc B580, and we know how that turned out. We're seeing prices anywhere from $280 to $450 for that GPU. And knowing Nvidia, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. And that is my dog confirming that it's a load of Tweety birds, just birds in the wind. But here is the article again, like I said, down below for you guys to check out on your own if you guys want to deep dive into that and check it out for yourselves. So that pretty much wraps it up on this beautiful Monday morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And if you guys did get a new GPU, let me know down below in the comments on what you did get. And if you are still looking for one, like for myself, I do have a 9070 XT that is on its way. And I also have my 5080. And I also have the, actually I got a 5070 that's coming. So I don't know if any of you guys are interested in that. I will figure something out if you guys are interested. Leave a comment below for your social, like on Instagram, and I can reach out and DM you guys there or something like that if you're interested in buying the card at MSRP plus whatever shipping costs or whatnot. So if you guys are new here, check out my channel. Do a lot of hardware reviews, testing, and thoughts on how to build PCs and gaming gameplays and live streams and stuff like that. So again, you guys know what it is. This is Red Zone signing off. Keeping it real, keeping it hot, and keeping it raw. Your normal 9-to-5 guy, bringing some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next video, and I'll see you then. Deuces!